What's going on? This is the man also known as Jay with definition of a dancer, the fourth and final installment, also referred to part four. I want to, touch up on some things that I've I've observed going to gentlemen's clubs. I want to start off by talking about, the clubs that I go to. I go to clubs that, you know, are low in cover charge. You know what I'm saying? Or admission. Because some clubs have a very outrageous cover charge, and particularly at night. Some gentlemen's clubs are, only designed, for night attendance. In other words, you only can attend this club at nighttime, while they have some clubs that you can go to in the daytime too, daytime and and night. But in the daytime, sometimes you cats there are people that roll around in the daytime, are day heads, and they go to the club, gentlemen's clubs in the daytime. The daytime clubs are usually cheaper. That depends on what club is what, because every um, gentleman's club differs. But in the daytime, the clubs are mostly inexpensive. Some clubs are maybe like $5, $10 or something like that, or something like that. The clubs that I go to a particular Latin club, where they have nice Latin ladies at the club. The club I go to costs $4 to get in. It's like it opens up in the morning, like around 11 o'clock, and they have a buffet that starts at 11 to 2 o'clock. And then they have an evening buffet. It's like from 4 to 8, and it's a pretty good buffet. Uh, but I just like the cover charge, how cheap it is. You know what I'm saying? It's $4 to get in up until 7. Then 7 o'clock and beyond, it's only $8. You see what I'm saying? And some of these clubs, sometimes they might have a club. Sometimes it might be cheaper to get in, but then they want you to buy all these outrageous drinks in order to stay in there. They have a one drink or two drink minimum and stuff like that. I can understand that to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes clubs, and it becomes outrageous. You know what I'm saying? They want you to buy this and buy that in order to stay in the club, and if you don't want to buy the drinks or something like that, they'll actually leave. You know what I'm saying? Which I think is very stupid. And that's why some clubs they kind of lost my patronage from that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm thrifty. I'm a cheapskate. So to speak, to a certain extent. And but when I have the money, and when I do have the money, I'll go. Maybe I'll go to a more expensive club, which is very seldom. Because you got to think about it, man. You know, you spending all your money this and spending all your money on that. You could take that money and put it to somewhere else. It's just something about just being smart. But the advice that I want to give to you guys, try to go to clubs that's inexpensive. Check out the clubs in your area, and check out the time frame and stuff like that. And see, can you get in the club, for free if you can, or a very inexpensive cover charge. Because some clubs they'll let you in for free, man. Especially like when they just open or something like that. You might want to chill out for a little while or whatever. And that kind of depends on the club too. Because some clubs they don't have you gotta wait till the dancers come out. The dancers get dressed and stuff like that, and they won't come out to a certain time too. But anyway, it's something to think about, man. And because instead of paying all these crazy uh, admission fees to just to get in the club. You know what I'm saying? Because some it's just ridiculous. You know, then some of these clubs want you to pay to get in. Then they want you to buy drinks and all that stuff like that. I mean, that's what you want to do, spend your money. That's on you. But I'm just going by what I see in my observation. Me, I don't really go to clubs, but I gotta spend tons of money. Because I'm not gonna do that. But anyway, and check out you know the clubs in your area. Even try to get in good with the staff too. Try to get in the club for an expensive cover charge. Sometimes they also have flyers that's usually at the front. Where the cashier be at. They'll have it like a little a booth or something like that. The cashier be at. And sometimes they'll have flyers uh, where you can get in the club at a certain time, either free or inexpensive cover charge. Um, Sometimes they might have the flyers on a table or something like that, or they might be on their website or something like that, or their Facebook page or something like that. And look for specials, man. Especially like if you guys drink too. I don't drink, so drinking is not an option for me. But try to find the clubs with the most, with the inexpensive drinks. Cause some of these clubs, man, these drinks be costly out of the stratosphere and stuff like that, man. And then like I said, you guys be spending this and spending that, man. Y'all gotta watch out what y'all be spending in these clubs, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to front like you, especially you guys that don't really have it, and y'all try to perpetrate like y'all do, man. Y'all need to be come down with that, man. You know. But anyway, another thing that I observe in going to clubs is that the dancers that they probably start, they start from dancing, then they might get caught up in music videos and stuff like that and modeling. They might run into somebody who's in that profession, and next thing they start talking to them and stuff like that. The next thing they're they getting into that type of environment. And another thing that I observe when going to clubs, some dancers, they start out dancing and they're dancing for a while, maybe a couple of months or even a couple of years. The next thing you know, they resort to porn, pornography. You know, they wind up in adult movies and stuff like that. Because actually, I have seen women that dance in the club and wind up in adult movies, which I don't watch adult movies like I used to. I chill out with that too. But every now and then, stuff like that, I'm not addictive to. Because and some men they're addictive to that stuff. Whatever the case is, whatever floats your boat. But I'm talking about me and myself personally. Um, but ladies, another thing to you ladies that's doing this dancing, y'all need to be careful of who y'all associate yourselves with too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all out looking for, ways to make money, but you also got to consider your safety as well. Especially you ladies that's doing this escorting thing. When y'all might be in there and y'all leave out with a customer or a potential John. You know what I'm saying? Because some of you ladies, what y'all do is y'all do the dancing, but if y'all find out that y'all can get somebody you know, to participate in your escort services, then y'all leave the club and y'all go to a hotel with this person, man. Y'all have to be careful, because the business itself is a very dangerous business, and and you have to be cautious of what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know, some of you ladies, what y'all, another thing y'all do, some of you ladies need to take and and invest your money into something worthwhile too. And like I mentioned before, you know, build yourself some businesses and stuff like that. Cause some of you ladies, y'all be in this business, but y'all been in the business like 10, 15, 20 years. Cause some of y'all start out um, as a teenager, and some of y'all don't have nothing to show for it. If you're gonna be doing this type of stuff, I advise you, start stacking up your money, man. Like I said before, I'm gonna say it again. Start stacking up your money so you can, you know, um, build something. Use this as a stepping stone to, build you some businesses, something that is gonna make you money. If you just have to do that, if you just have to be a dancer or an escort or whatever like that, you know, do something that's gonna make something worthwhile. Not that I'm not condoning anything like that. I'm just saying, I don't judge. What I'm saying, but I just wanna give some advice. You know, when you're doing that, just basically just take the money and invest it in something worthwhile. Sometimes y'all do all that and y'all have nothing to show for it. Y'all buy, things of little importance, where y'all can be trying to get to do hustle up if that's what y'all doing, hustle up and try to get yourself out there, try to get yourself in another position in your life, what I'm saying? And some dancers, that's their ultimate goal in anyway. But another thing that I see, before I close this video, another thing I noticed, and I don't know if fellas, if you notice this too, man, you can see a woman on the street, and she looks good and stuff like that, but you never know that's what she's doing. So you never know what type of people that that's in this particular lifestyle, because they do have attractive women, and even cases very attractive women in this type of profession. So you can't really go by a pretty face, because there's all types of women doing all types of things. What I'm saying? You look at a person, oh man, she looks sweet, she look so innocent, and but you never know what a person is doing behind closed doors. They might lead a double life. They might be going to school in the daytime, but at night, they might be swinging on the poles in somebody's gentleman's club. So you can't really go by what you see uh, on the outside, or the exterior. It's not until you find out or you discover a person and what they're into. Because I've seen this type of situation before, man. I like, damn, I seen so and so somewhere, and then you go in the club, man. Come to find out, she's in this type of profession. So you can't really go by a face anymore, man. Because sometimes that's the person. They doing this type of thing, and you never in your wildest dreams you would think this person would do that. So you can't really go by a person's face. Those days are over with. You never know what a person is into, and especially like if you guys are gonna get involved with these women, man, y'all be careful, man. What I'm saying? I didn't dealt with dancers, but I don't really take it too far. But anyway, I like to be more cautious of what I'm doing too. But that's basically all I wanted to say. That's what I observe. Going to gentlemen's clubs, be fun. I mean, have fun, stay safe, man, and remember, don't spend too much money in these clubs. But anyway, man, I'll be at you guys with another video on another topic real soon. The man also known as Jay signing off. Take care. Peace.